Everybody say hi, YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Medkit says hi. Nathan says hi. Everybody say hi. Okay, I'm gonna try to do this as in 15 minutes. I don't want to spend too long on this, so I'm gonna kind of go through. Akeron, S tier pick. Character's OP as fuck. You just one shot people. Actually insane character. Very strong. Very good in jungle. Solo lane not as good. Support not as good. Strong in solo. Kind of weak in support. Like solo, I'd put him like A plus. In jungle, S tier by far. In support, he's like B tier. Up the S tier character. Character is insane. First pick worthy, honestly. Probably ban worthy. Argus, kind of trash. C tier. Kind of trash. I don't like Argus right now. I don't think he feels good. I don't think he plays good. I think he's kind of trash. Compared to the other mid laners, anyways. It's not even necessarily that Argus is trash. Like, he's probably like B tier, but like because he's so much worse than the other mid laners, he feels C tier. I'll put him in B tier, I guess. But he is like so much worse than a lot of the other mid laners right now. But he is probably better than some of the other characters in the game. Aurora, just average. I mean, she's just Aurora. UCC. Maybe even B tier, honestly. Aurora just has this problem where you have to kind of build like Magnify and stuff like that to do damage. They also like nerfed her right click so she doesn't get the double slow, which hurts a lot. She like has this weird problem where you kind of have to build damage, but then you're too squishy, so you try to just ult and then you die in your ult. It's kind of like a big problem. But she's playable, just not insane. Honestly, her best role is probably support right now, I would probably say, because you can build full tank and you don't have to worry about going any damage items. Bayle, S tier characters. Character's nuts. Absolutely insane. Honestly, ban worthy, but nobody knows how to play him correctly. Everybody keeps building damage, doing nothing. Stop building damage. Build some fucking defense, you absolute apes. Build defense. OP character. Just go Fire Blossom. Literally just play like your Severog. Build like your Severog. Character is insane. OP character. Boris, B tier. Timmy's. Oh my god, Boris, S tier. Boris is insane. Oh my god, Boris just right clicks me and I die. Stop being a Timmy. You see Boris? Pick CC, bro. Just kill him. Just kill him. He's going full damage with no HP, bro. He's going Sky Splitter Stormbreaker. He's going Sky Splitter Ashbringer. Just kill him. Just kill him. Just kill him. He has no cooldown. Just kill him. B tier character. Countess. Honestly, I think Countess is kind of trash right now. I think she's actually probably the worst she's ever been. I think the meta shift plus the constant nerfs to her have hurt her a lot, actually. I think she's like C tier right now. I think she's pretty bad. I think she's actually terrible. I don't want to see Countess on my team. I think this is one of the worst characters in the game. Crunch, B tier, and the only reason Crunch is B tier and not C tier is because he's good in the Bayle and Akeron in solo lane. So you insta-win both those matchups. The only reason he's B tier. Otherwise, C tier character. Character sucks. If you want to pick a character that wants to do what Crunch does, which is split push, pick a better character that does it. Simple as that. Can you build Overlord on Bayle? Not worth it. You're not auto-attacking. You're kind of like you kind of just want to use your abilities and then, like, walk around. Like, you want to, like, bait stuff, basically. Crunch Jungle is D tier. Well, honestly, Crunch would be D tier if he literally didn't win the matchup against the two best, like, arguably two of the best characters in the game right now. That's the only thing. That's the only reason he's in B tier and not in Countess or D tier. Dekker. Very good still. I mean, they buffed her. She might even be S tier, honestly, just because she's a flex. But I'm going to put her A plus right now. I think she's really good. Still a top support, especially after, like, Muriel gets nerfed. And she flexes me, which is really good. A plus pick. I'm probably not going to ever pick Dekker over the other two. If I'm drafting in terms of, like, competitive play, I'm never drafting Dekker before I draft the other two picks, ever. It's just not happening. Drongo, S tier, best ADC in the game. Not even close. He's in a tier of his own, honestly, compared to all the other ADCs in the game. The character's insane. I'm going to remove the D tier, bro. I don't feel like I'm going to put anybody there. That makes it a little cleaner, I think, visually. How is Bayle S tier? Bayle is insane. Just build defense. That's it. That's all you got to know. Literally, just build defense. Pretend you're Severog. You'll win, I promise. Feng Mao. Honestly, C tier. I feel like he sucks right now. Unplayable in solo almost in most matchups. And in jungle, he just doesn't get to do what he wants to do. He's playable. I'm going to put him B tier, bro. He's playable, but he feels fucking trash right now. He feels so bad. It's so hard to get away with it. You just can't get away with it. That's the problem. You just can't get away with it. You could trade, but you can't get away with it. Before, it was like you would kill somebody, and then you get away with it, and then you come back and you kill somebody else. Now it's like, at best, you trade. At best. It just feels really bad. I think he's probably in the worst state he's been in pretty much since the game launched. Since the game's launch, he's been like an S tier pick and ranked in like an insane carry potential pick. Right now, he's like B tier. I think he's pretty bad. Maybe even C tier, honestly. I'll put him in C tier. I would rather play Boris than Feng Mao right now, I think. Because at least the Boris can build some defense, and he has like a little bit of CC. I'm going to put Feng Mao C tier, I think. Gadget, A+. Very good character. Just solid. I mean, she just keeps getting buffed. She's just solid. She's a good pick. Good pressure. Like, in terms of rank, she's probably like A+, A tier. In like comp, she's probably S tier, honestly. Maybe A+. Some of the other mid laners are also really good. She also directly counters Gideon, which is an insane pick right now. So like I'm gonna put her A+. A lot of there's like 3 or 4 mids that are really good, and then the rest of the mids are just like really bad. What's the full tank build on Bayle? Just go Fire Blossom into like cooldown. That's really all you need. Literally just like you're playing Severog. Or like Steel Solo. Gideon, I think he's S tier. I think he's insane right now. I think he's very good. Maybe A+ tier. The only problem with Gideon is that he gets hard countered by Belica and Gadget, who are like 2 of the better mid laners right now. So like he kind of struggles into those, but he's just super safe. Good team fight, good damage. Like the damage buffs make him do so much damage. Character's actually nuts, damage potential wise. So I think the character's very good. Greystone, I think he's A tier. I think he's playable just because you can go Rapture second, you go Overlord Rapture, and you get double damage, and that feels pretty good. The only problem with that is that you have no cooldown, and that feels pretty bad. Why is getting S tier? Time Warp sucks. Don't build Time Warp. That shit is ass. Just do damage. They buffed his damage. Character's insane. They buffed his damage, and they nerfed the other mid laners that were good, i.e. Renna, Howitzer, literally all the other mid laners that were good. Character's insane. Do not build Time Warp, though. Grim, probably the only other ADC that's like remotely contesting Drongo, but you still lose to Drongo, which feels bad. Drongo, again, just in a tier of his own. Grim, A+, good ADC right now, does a lot of damage. Go with the Lightning Hawk Stormbreaker build. Can also just go Lightning Hawk 10 rounds, either is fine. Grux, B tier. It's just harder to get away with Grux things. Like, you want to build Ashbringer Sky Splitter, you can't do that every game, so you're having a tough time. They also keep nerfing him. Like, they nerfed his healing, they nerfed his lifesteal from his passive, from his augmentation. Augmentation from his augment. We're doing a tier list. I was going to do a tier list anyways. I was just going to do it a little bit later, but now we're doing it now. Say hi to YouTube. Also, meow. Howitzer, very good. A+ pick. Strong mid laner. The only other strong mid laner other than Belica right now, I think all the other mid laners are kind of like mid tier. Iggy Scorch, trash, don't pick it. Kallari, A+. I think she's actually really good right now. I think she's very good. Like, flat pen builds are really good right now, and assassins are kind of strong. She just one-shots. Very good character right now. Kind of harder to play, but she's very good. Khaimera, I think he's still S tier. You just win every trade in jungle. You just have the best pressure in the game in terms of jungle. Your 1-6 is kind of weak, but after that, you're just insane. You're just a good tank. Good character right now. Kira, trash, don't pick it. Kwang, A tier. He's good, but he's not OP. Plays 4 roles. Good, but not OP. A little bit weaker than he has been in the past, just due to the constant nerfs. Belica, I want to put Belica A+, but I think I'm going to put her A tier just because I need a mage in A tier. And I would probably pick Gadget Howie before I pick Belica. In ranked, Belica's probably like A+ S tier just because she's a better ranked pick. In terms of like actual high level games where there's a lot of good players playing, she's probably A tier just because she's a little bit more punishable than the other picks. She's the least safe of the 4 mid laners that are strong right now. Morigesh, trash, don't pick it. Mourn, S tier, character's insane. I'm not going to put him S tier, I'll put him A+. I can't put him above Dekker because they're about on the same tier, and I don't think either of them are S tier. Like, neither of them are above the other picks on the list, I think, but both of them are like A+. Definitely the 2 best supports right now. Murdock, just solid ADC. Playable, not insane, playable. He's good. I'm going to put him A tier, or A+, because I think he's better than the other ADCs on the list. Between Grim, Murdock, and Drongo, those are the 3 best ADCs in the game right now. Every other ADC, I think, is below them. Muriel, B tier. She's still good, but she's not like... She was like S tier last patch. Now she's like B tier. In ranked, she's probably C tier, honestly. I'm probably not picking it in ranked. But in terms of like actual play, she's probably B tier right now. Narbash, They buffed the Thunk in a way, but also nerfed it. He's just Narbash. I think he's just A tier. I mean, he's just always A tier. I would put Muriel A tier too. I don't think she's like unplayable right now. I just don't think she's like insane. Phase A tier. I think she's actually maybe A plus tier, but it's kind of hard to tell because people aren't really playing it. But I think she is good, especially in like terms of like a competitive level play. I just don't know if she's as good as like Dekker and Mourn, so I'll put her A tier. Rampage, kind of bad right now. I actually don't think you can go Overlord on Rampage. I don't think you can afford to. So I think you actually have to go Fire Blossom, which kind of feels bad. Or you have to go something else, like Augmentation first or something, which, I don't know. Rampage feels weird right now. I'll put him A tier. I would pick him before I pick Boris or Crunch, I think. I'd put him A tier. He also flexes 3 rolls, which is really nice. Renna, A tier. Maybe A plus. It really depends on the game. I think in a competitive environment, A tier. Ranked, maybe A plus. She's somewhere kind of like in the middle here, I think. But I'm gonna put her A tier. Revenant, very good. Arguable S tier ADC, probably on the same level as these 3, just because I think I'm still picking Drongo before I pick any of the other 3 ADCs ever. Riktor, just an A tier pick. Hit or miss. You hit the hook, S tier. You miss the hook, C tier. How he's always been. A tier pick. You hit the hook, insane. You miss the hook, he sucks. Pretty straightforward. Serath, A tier pick in ranked, probably A plus, maybe S tier pick in ranked. In actual play where everybody is good at the game, A tier pick. Sevarog, I think Sevarog's pretty good right now. A little bit underplayed, but I think he's pretty good. I'll put him A tier. I think he's a little bit better though, maybe. Just nobody's playing him. Shinbi, just a split pusher. She's just A tier. She's good because she can split push, but that's all she can do. She does flex jungle though, which is okay. I do think like objectives doing more damage now though definitely hurts Shinbi like jungle and like the squishier junglers a lot more because they take a lot more damage. So you can't just like solo mini prime as Shinbi anymore super easily and be full HP. Somebody walks in on you, you might actually die. Skylar, if you're playing on controller, S tier, buddy. If you're on controller, best character in the game. Realistically though, probably A tier. There's no reason to pick her over the other ADCs that are above her. Sparrow, same thing. She's like, if you can play the game, she's good. If you can't play the game, you don't get to play the game. You're Sparrow. You don't have any mobility. You don't have any tools to play the game. So if you get sat on, good luck. If you don't get sat on, you could do stuff. Steel, just A tier, just solid. Best role support right now still. Until they buff his solo in jungle, he's just going to stay as an A tier pick. It's just weird to put him elsewhere. He's just a decent character. Terra, I think she's maybe A plus, but I'm gonna put her A tier for now. The Fae, honestly, trash. Don't pick it. That shit sucks. Don't pick Fae. That shit sucks. Fae is so bad right now. Don't pick Fae. Okay, I made this smaller to try to fit everything. I don't like that actually. Don't pick Fae. That character sucks. Twin Blast. I think Twin Blast also kind of blows. I'm gonna put him B tier though. I think he's better than Kira, but I don't think he's better than the other ADCs. Wraith, B tier. I also don't think he's that insane. He's just easy to shut down. You have to play at mid, basically, and playing at mid is weird, because then you have too much physical characters. Like, I don't know, it just feels weird. Wukong, A+. I think the character's still insane. Nobody plays it. Nobody plays it. If you could play this character well, the character is absolutely bananas. No joke intended. That character is nuts. People just don't play it. I don't know why. Yin, I'll put her A tier. Maybe B tier. The nerfs hit her pretty hard. I'm gonna put her B tier. She feels pretty bad to play right now. I think the nerfs hit her pretty hard, and I think like some of the item changes have also hit her pretty hard. She wants to build attack speed, but like the ADC builds right now don't really like attack speed like that, especially in jungle, because she wants crit. She wants to crit. If you go like Lightning Hawk Stormbreaker, you're just not gonna crit, and you're gonna do no damage because of it. Yurei, S tier pick, still insane. Best jungler in the game, probably. Maybe. Arguable. Just insane pick. Very good. Zarus, also S tier. I think this character is bonkers right now. I don't know exactly what they did. I mean, they nerfed like his like stuff that was good into him, and they nerfed like a lot of other stuff. In terms of like junglers, and the pacing of the game is longer, so he gets to scale more. Character just feels really good right now. I think that character is nuts. S tier for sure, in my opinion. Zinx, just A tier. The like shift to her made her a little bit better in lane, but a little bit worse in the late game. I think Zinx is good right now. Who in this list is a must ban? If I was banning in ranked characters, I would be banning would be depending on the role that I play. I think realistically, the characters that I would personally ban the most would be Ure, Akeron, Bayle if people played it, but people aren't playing it well, or they're building dog shit. So I probably am not banning it just because until people learn how to play it a little bit better. Um, Khaimera if I'm playing Khaimera or not playing Khaimera. I don't really care to play against Khaimera because I feel like it's easy, but he's also really good. So like in a comp environment, I would probably be banning Khaimera. In ranked, I don't know if I would, unless like I'm just in like I just don't. I'm not comfortable with my team playing against it because like I don't care to play against it personally, especially if I'm playing mid. But other people might have issues with that. So like if I didn't want to play against it, that would be what I'd ban. Like I just ban what I don't feel like playing against. I don't really like I'll play against anything, but I would probably ban the stuff that's in this S tier pretty much, or maybe stuff that's in the A plus tier. And just make it like matchup specific. Like if I'm playing Gideon, I would probably ban Belica, right? Because I don't want to play into a counter matchup. So I'm gonna play into like Howitzer, which is a better mage than Belica, but it's a worse matchup into Gideon, for example, right? Like stuff like that makes a big difference too. All right, everybody say goodbye to YouTube. But yeah, that's it for the tier list today. Any other questions before I fucking say goodbye to YouTube? If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section. Also, like and subscribe if you're cool. Also, meow.